honestly, the fact that my phone keeps recording, this is outrageous. And that I keep holding my phone because it's too heavy, but I'm managing right now. Look, I know they say that women are more like emotional and irrational and sensitive and stuff. But I've long felt that that is a mass projection. That's a stigmatization that is not accurate. That there are a lot of women that are that way, and there are a lot of men, and I think, but in my experience, for me personally, I've always known men to be more sensitive and emotionally, so like I was too harsh. I was. I was. The combination of everything that I was saying, even though I was feeling all of that, and all of these years kind of finally, and I just, my mind did go to all of those places, that like, yeah, you say you're my friend and you want to flirt with me sometimes and whatever, and if we were in real life, like, okay, yeah, I'm so beautiful, and the tension is so strong, and I'm sure you did want to like kiss me and whatever, but um I'm sure you did. I could feel it. Okay, I remember I was there, but you didn't. And then all the things happened anyway, but me recapping it and saying it with someone as sensitive as you and as hard as you are on yourself. I'm working on being more gentle with myself so I can be even more gentle with other people because, my patience and my lack of filter and my pain and frustration and whatever over the last 6 years and everything else. But like, and I don't know what happened in Utah, but it's very possible that I could have maybe broken someone's heart. Not that I think we actually break other people's hearts, really, and that but like, I was, I felt like, but maybe I was acting in a way that, anyway, I don't want to hurt you. I've never wanted that, and um, I don't want to hurt anyone, and I'm anyway. So I just barely am processing just this last week or two, like, oh, I know that I can be extra harsh with my words, that I can fillet people alive and stuff, but I work so hard not to do that. So then then I don't think about, then when I actually do let loose with, frustration and disappointment and sadness and wishing that things could be different, or too much saying I told you so or whatever. Not everybody likes that. That's for sure. But it's such an intense combination, and I thought with the conversations that we had, the 3 times we were able to get together, then with the joking conversation over the phone about blaming you for everything that's happened. And come on, you know me better than that, right? I'm really worried now that you actually don't know me better than that. And I think my face, somebody, like maybe even a Jesus Enriquez, the body language guy, would say that I was just showing disgust. I don't know. Or observe, or whoever else. And I would love to have conversations with Mooncat about, and many other people on the topic. But it's not. It's surprise and horror and maybe disgust. Maybe is disgust with myself. Like that if you actually don't know me well enough to know how much of a joke that is, to know how much I do not live and operate in that world, and then I just let loose for an hour like crazy ass, which was kind of part of what I was doing. Is I'm like, well, if I'm just, I mean, you're gonna like not talk to me for months, and then, I mean, yes, we talked the one time, and then for a few minutes, and then, I jokingly told you I thought you really knew that was a joke. I thought it was gonna become a running joke. Told you I was gonna start blaming you for everything. I thought it was gonna be funny. My gosh. He told me in all seriousness I'm not funny, which was really funny at the time. It wasn't actually very funny because, like, my face, and he's like, "You're not funny." But it was almost more like it wasn't like he was gonna cry. It wasn't like that. It was almost like that. It was like he was telling me in such a serious, like, I needed to get it. Like, I needed to get it. You are not funny. You're not funny. Like, I can't recreate it. Anyway, so it's been on my mind a lot. That and the confidence isn't enough, which I always knew, but like I have so much more than confidence. But I did have some fears that I would, if anyone did anything to me, that I would like release the Kraken. But I I mean, yeah, I had to be held back a little bit when the first guy accosted me, especially when he grabbed the staff. Because it's my walking implement, you know what I mean? It's what I need, it's what I use, but oh my gosh. I don't know if I can make this one short either. I keep trying and trying and trying to make them short. I like just this part of my hair right now. So if I could like Photoshop, or if I could put this into it, and if I could make this like wavy and rolly and like, I'm sorry, it's very distracting. But I don't have anything else more visually, like, and I don't have the proper setup to be able to just go out and record the rain, which would be amazing. That would be good. I'd like that if I got a light for that. Chrissy, so our definitions have to be different, okay? That's what this is. Our definitions, the definitions of what I said as miserable and bitter and frustrated and sad and mad and hurt and scared and upset about the realities and the future and what I don't know and what I can't control, and that I may never see you again, and that I'm mad because I feel like maybe if you had been more open and honest with me at any point in time and you hadn't been freaking brainwashed by and suppressed in Utah and the whole thing, like maybe you would have expressed yourself more at different points, not too much, not so much that it makes you like go home crying. This is like the second time that I feel like this is like the second time that I've really, really, truly hurt you. But I don't understand why what I did really, truly hurt you. And I thought I'm just going to go off until I can stop myself. I know it's a lot and whatever, but I don't know if he's really, truly my friend because friends don't do that to friends. You know, at least that's what you used to say, when you'd go off. I mean, do you remember how many like freaking levels of, emails and texts and Facebook and oh my gosh, and you'd ask so many questions and you'd share so many things and you'd explain so many things and you were just like, you'd go crazy. It's like, why can't I do that once in a blue moon? Why can't I I'm getting so close to just getting ready to cut this off right here and then help it later. Anyway, this rain is amazing, but I'm like super sad. You're gonna stay sad, and you talk about like selfish and blame and stuff, but like you attributed like even more to me of that than what I was even displaying or experiencing or expressing. And you're selfish in certain ways. As much as you care, you're selfish in certain ways. And you're stingy with your life. You keep it just to you and your family. And you don't tell me what's going on enough to have me feel like I can fit into your life, into you and your family, ever, into your schedule. You freaking. You able bodied people. I mean, yeah, you have a lot of challenges, you do. And mental health challenges are really, really challenging. And you have a lot of physical challenges too, in certain ways. But you've always had a home, man. Don't you understand what a difference that makes? And that I was just in, like, such a wretched, vulnerable position, and then I thought that I was going to be getting out of it. You have no idea. You have no idea. Literally thought that someone was going to have my back, and I was going to be able to have theirs, and it was just going to be, like, fun and art and music and pretending that we were signing autographs and stupid shit. Really, it was fun, goofy, stupid shit, but the streets destroy people, whether they're willing to do drugs or not. And oh my gosh, the stories. But like, so yeah, I got a little excessive. I'm probably still being excessive. Saying that because you said, hey, hun, and flirted with me, and we hadn't talked yet, and I'm, you know, and then it clicked in my brain that a week or two ago you said all that stuff about me being so beautiful, and when you're helping me move out of the garage, then you just really wanted, to do more than just be my friend. And like, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have believed in something new if I would have been being able to cultivate and believe in something old, you know? Because, I mean, and that's why I said, I thought you knew that I say that stupid shit about you being ugly and skinny and blonde and way too white. I thought you knew that I say that to, like, I mean, yeah, that's not my style, type, and go-to and whatever. It's not my preference and favorite, but I don't care more about the outside than the inside. And confidence may not be enough, and whether I'm funny or not is up for debate and is totally subjective and personal. And I personally find me hilarious. And honestly, there was a part of me that when my face was being squeezed like that, and that I was being told in all yoker seriousness that I'm not funny, a part of me was like, because there was a sheet, because the dust was like, oh, it was bad. It was bad. But there were times, I mean, I didn't have the energy to resist or care. So when other people wanted to do things near me, or, I'm the one who had the sheet, but there was a lot of fuck it going on because I didn't have the energy or strength and I didn't, you have to be so careful in regular life to not tell someone whatever, and you have boundaries and say, this is not okay, I don't feel good with this needs to stop. Have them not come back with anger. The fact that you came back with your feelings hurt and feeling sad, like you're not good enough, and that I don't feel like you care about me, and that Sam's not going to feel like you care about him because then you spent the time on the phone trying to help understand me, or I don't understand why he's going to feel that way because you were occupied for an hour and a half, when, like, I mean, who knows, maybe he's going through a really rough day. But um my blue mallet is gone, man. Like, I still don't think you understand. The security guard tossed my favorite stick that had a profile of a raccoon on the side of it. Um, Pants that I decided that I was going to keep and wear forever because they were perfect somehow disappeared. My flip-flops that I knew that I would be able to wear for probably 5 seasons, gone. My glasses disappearing several times, and me not being able to dig through everything, and then finding them in the bottom of the biggest gray bag with all the crap in it that didn't even need to be, that, like, why, how did they even get there, and why would I even, and it took me so long to find them, and then I was happy about it. And then I had my sunglasses had been gone, and then because nobody stole from me in Fresno or Santa Cruz or, whatever, but like in Salt Lake City, they really did. And so, listen, oh, okay, this is gonna be long too. I mean, but it's letting me, which is, look at that, look at that. This one guy, I'm like totally stressed out, trying to leave the dusty bridge place. He's saying I'm going in the wrong direction. I'm trying to figure out who I can trust and who I can't, because people are freaking weird sometimes. And he's like, you have a really nice shape to you. I'm like, I mean, I was practically in tears. I'm telling him I'm hungry. I'm not okay. Because people are like, are you okay? And it's like, no, I'm not. And then I didn't feel like it was very appropriate, and so I didn't know how to respond. I'm not going to take the compliment when I think, like, why the fuck are we talking about my shape right now when I'm telling you I'm lost? I don't know how to get where I need to go, and I haven't been able to feed myself. I'm exhausted. I didn't tell him I just freaking been body slammed into the dust. But still, like, you see someone like skinny and vulnerable and at people's mercy. She's already explained that she uses the freaking walker because she has mobility challenges, not because she wants to carry around all this stuff and be a bag lady. And the response is to tell me that I have a really nice shape. That's fine. I handled it, I think, very well. I was just like, I just put my head down and I was like, okay, uh, okay, I don't, thank you. So you're sure that that's the way that I need to go to get tracks, right? And he had the nerve to be like, um, to be like, why can't you just take a compliment? Like, I'm just telling that you have a nice shape. I'm just telling you that you have a nice, like, why don't men get it? Just because maybe if they aren't or you aren't like the bad person that's gonna, retaliatory rape or anything else or whatever, smack or beat a woman because stranger or not, you know, because of whatever reasons, like, why don't men get that when we're out in public and a lot of times when women are in their own freaking homes, like, we're freaking scared. No matter how tough we are. Because there's always someone that can come along that's going to be stronger and decide they want to take something that you don't want to give. And then this guy, and like give you compliments, and then it doesn't feel like a compliment. It feels like okay, how do I handle this? Because, like, I don't, I'm grateful for the directions, and that's, thank you that I have a nice shape, but I don't really, like, trying to survive. I literally just said, I'm not doing okay. I'm trying to survive. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of the situation. I don't know how I'm gonna make it where I'm going, but I'm gonna try. And you want to talk about my ass? Like, he literally, like, looked at and pointed at my profile and standing there, exhausted after just having been body slammed. I've already admitted that I'm hungry. I need to pee. I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to get there. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because people have given me weird information that didn't end up being accurate sometimes. And, if I could just wear some type of grippier knee situations. I mean, this is a horrible angle for like I don't like this at all. I don't like it when guys want to flirt with me out of nowhere without even talking to me. I mean, it's whatever if it's some random guy that I dated briefly and they just, that happens sometimes. It hasn't happened for a while. I think they've all petered out by now, but someone will text or call and leave a message, and but usually even then they'll usually just start off trying to how are you doing? Was thinking about you and just wondering how you're doing and blah blah, and then needing to know if I can talk. Usually people don't just flirt straight out of text. Every once in a while people have, but usually they end up being random instead of people that I've dated and stuff. But yeah, sometimes the people that I've dated have done that, found my number or been thinking of me or wanted to apologize or wondering where I was living now or how my health was or, this or that or whatever. Or they, you know, drunk text or call sometimes, but nobody just, and for you to know that a huge chunk of how I felt since I met you, and for you to know, I mean, not that you've known the whole time, but still, you've known for long enough now, and for you to know the ways you dropped the ball, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it or tell you my feelings. And so, yeah, you say, you should have waited, and act like I ruined everything. And am I talking about you like you're the villain to people? I'm not talking about you to people, first of all, although I did end up talking to my mom a little bit about it, because I'm like, what is he? Not even know me? What the hell? What the hell? Tired of this. It's 42 years. I haven't been playing the blame game for since a little bit around when Emily died. So 10, 12 years. Since I went to freaking obnoxious that one education where they wanted me to help do the seminars and stuff, landmark education, yeah. I already wasn't doing the blame game, but I really stepped it up, you know what I mean? But I thought that I could talk like that because I thought we had established it was a joke, that everything was your fault, because it's so preposterous. I'm not, oh my god. Why? Why did you let yourself become miserable? It's because I'm struggling so much. I'm trying to get out of I don't want to be a Bob. You know what I mean? And I'm being way too Bobby-esque. But if you think I'm that miserable and this and that and whatever and blah, 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 why did you get hooked into my emotions and then you were devastated? Yeah, I'm telling you that I'm devastated. I'm telling you, you don't know enough yet. And I didn't tell you I was going to block you. I told you I was thinking about blocking you. And that I was close to the edge. And I'm becoming a stoner. Yeah, I did not see this coming. I did not. But I also did not see the last few months coming at all. And look, come on. You know that even when I'm at the worst of my worst, I trust in the process of life, and things are going to happen how they're going to happen. And I utilize the atonement, and that you knew I was going to get over it to whatever degree. mean, I'm, I mean, is that why you're so upset? Because I was talking about possibly blocking you? Because you just flirted with me out of nowhere? And it made me mad? Why are you so upset? Were you so upset because you were really looking forward to talking to me and you thought you were really actually truly going to be able to get to it today or tomorrow or something? Even though it's been so many days since you've. I mean, oh my god. God, my stomach is so close to settling down. And this is so long and I need to check, I need to check and see if you're communicating because I'm not even going to try to go in the house anymore. Especially, I mean, I have the food. He left the can opener out here. I have the donut. I think the donut's the reason why my body's freaking out though, but I'll buy some, when I get a chance to go to Winco or whatever we do, but I'll get some gluten-free flours and stuff and we'll experiment with them, but I got too deep and heavy with him. It's like I got super emotional and I miss Emily and I don't know, maybe women are more emotional, but men are more like sensitive and reactionary and take things personally and I don't know how to operate with all of that. I can't keep trying to convince people that I don't operate in that world. I'm trying to use languaging that has been, so that I can be understood enough, but like if you're going to pick out all the most negative words out of everything that I say and not take the whole flow of what's going on and not recognize that the pain, I'm doing my best to like heal and recuperate and I'm struggling but like I cannot apologize enough and I'm not going to like ever again. So I don't know what I said that was the baddiest. I don't know what I said to cause that reaction and I'm sorry that I have to put these on YouTube if it's gonna get to you. I don't even know which ones out of all the ones I've recorded I'm gonna manage to put on YouTube and in which order. And so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I wish you the best in being able to like navigate through this and release the extra darkness and negativity and blame and misery and the fault part. It's like you literally take on fault and yeah, there was a point in there where I was like so mad that I was just like, you know, I don't remember, but I'll listen to it and I'll read over it and I guess I will apologize more if I have to. I don't want to. I feel like if anyone should be apologizing, it should be you because I told you so. And I feel like I have the right to be able to say I told you so. I'm 42 years old. I have gray hairs. I mean, not so much right now because I dyed it a little bit darker. And then within a month or two or three, it's not going to be like this. So yeah, the gray hairs are not going to be a thing. But after that, I'm very much contemplating just going gray and allowing it to like grow out gray. Although I think it's still a little too brown. So I don't know. It doesn't matter. You don't care about my hair. Not that you don't care about my hair because you care. Oh my God, how could you have taken me saying that I don't think you're truly my friend? Because long distance, you suck at it. It's meaning that I'm saying that you don't care about me. And then that Sam, I really wish I could talk to him and find out if he really didn't think that you cared about him. always wear your emotions so whatever in your relationships with your family, and so he's probably gonna know you were so upset with me. You're probably gonna have to process now through your own fears and doubts and frustrations and shit. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, maybe you're talking to him about it. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, my mom couldn't even care less at this point. Like, she's so over the weirdness with me in relationships with everyone. You know, still have some good moments with some, cool people and stuff, but like, my gosh, I have to use my energy on myself, okay? I have to. You don't understand. I can't, and I wouldn't even want you to understand because it's too much that I've gone through. It's too painful and it's too excruciating. And didn't I express that so much of this is because I'm upset that I don't get to spend time with Zeke? I was working on I had many ideas and plans of ways of how I was going to prepare so I could get a ride, so I could go in. And then the winter and the weather started changing. Pants were gone and my scarves were gone and my raincoat was ruined. And then, oh, that jacket. Oh, that jacket. Oh, that jacket. Oh my god, it was so perfect. And then the other jacket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then the other. You know what? I don't know who or what was taking when, where, what, how, why. Why, how? I want to know how. I don't want to know anything. I don't care. I'm done. I'm over it. Shit disappears when I'm around. I still can't find my clippers that were literally sitting on the table just the other day. And maybe I put in a pocket. Maybe I put in my purse. I've looked, and I think I'm going to have to dump everything out 100%. Any second now, any minute now, I'm going to. I'm being able to let go of the pipe with my left hand. Ouch. I'm going to put this down with the left hand. Ouch. We're going to just be ouchie, ouch, 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 ouch. I don't think I'm going to be able to sum this up. I feel like I'm becoming neurotic over it. And, I don't like any of these angles. So stupid, I know. Should not matter in an apology, okay? If I had a camera crew or a friend nearby, I will have one within 48 hours, but I feel like that might be too late. But then again, if I do a long video and send it to you, that might be too much. Can't I say that I can't handle certain things, or that I don't feel compatible with certain things? Certain things don't work for me. Can't I say it with emotions and pain also, and have you not get... It's like you took all of my heartbreak and my frustration and my madness and you cussed at me. I know I cuss all the time. And I have probably said fuck you. But that's taboo in your world, and in mine sometimes, depending, from certain people on occasion, also true. So two, also two, it is true. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, look, do you remember he used to have one of these and I didn't? Now I have one. look at how it literally looks like my lipstick is worn off from the day and that's all that's left. Looks like that so often. This pimple is really, and this still hasn't healed. And I want my Marilyn Monroe. And I'm very concerned that I'm going to become a tattooed, like, I don't know. This needs to be cut so bad. Okay. Look, I don't know who I'm becoming or what I'm doing. I'm trying to stay true to like the deepest core of myself. Connected as much as possible to, you know, all the, to God and Christ and good things and relatives that are rooting for me on the other side and everything. Okay, so um um and it was freaking hell. My dad's birthday in September, which is like freaking shit show. September was a nightmare and a dream come true at the same time, and the weirdest convoluted, I can't even describe it. Now it's over, and then it's October, and then that's almost over, and then I'm barely, maneuvering or functioning, and I think my legs and my back were getting stronger, like my glutes and my back were getting stronger. But then the double accosment combined with the travel here, combined with the sewage septic situation, combined with the shower not working, combined with me being worried that the sink might leak also, combined with not communicating well enough because of overwhelm with Christina before she left to go spend time with her family, and I didn't know that her family was coming back with her. And then now, I mean, there's just been anyway. So my dad's birthday, which I wasn't able to really, you know, grieve. I just never get to like grieve or be angry or whatever, and or think of good times or anything yet. Then and then it's Elizabeth's birthday in November, and usually I spend, from when I get done with whatever I've done for Zeke, I spend some of that time just resting and relaxing from anything and everything as much as possible. But then I spend a couple of months, figuring out what I'm going to do for Elizabeth. And then I spend a little bit of time resting and relaxing. And then I spend that time figuring out what I'm going to do for Carly Ann. And then I spend a little time resting, relaxing. And then I figure out what I'm going to do for Aurora Bailey. And I feel like I failed. And so anyway, please don't, please stop feeling bad. Okay? Like, please. Like, I'm hugging you long distance. I'm not going to block you. Okay? I don't know. I still might get to the point where I need to if we can't get in alignment enough on enough occasions so that I can. But like, it's you can't do that to any women, really. You shouldn't. I don't think. I don't know. I don't want to judge, and everybody's different in different cultures and situations and whatever. But like, under my circumstances, it felt really unfair and disrespectful, and to say and to call me hun when I've never been a priority. I mean, I don't even want to be a priority. I want your priority to be, you know, getting your sleep and feeding yourself and making sure you're not giving so much energy to your family or whatever else there is, Julie, whatever, that you deplete yourself to the point where you spiral downwards and you tank emotionally and mentally. I don't want to, discover that you're falling into all the ED stuff and, that you're psychotically over exercising, or that you're, not being able to get sleep ever, or I mean, I'm frustrated because I don't feel like you've managed your time very well. And, maybe that's why you were so upset and hurt. It's because I really, it was a zinger. I don't feel like you've managed your time and energy and medication and nutrition and sleep and mostly, your energy and stuff. But, I feel like you give too much so that you don't have enough for you. And then you don't have enough to be able to build and create a relationship with someone in a healthy way. And I want you to have that and be good with anyone, but then I have these moments where then I have hopes, and especially because I don't have any hopes with anyone else right now, and I don't think I'm ever going to. I don't know what's going on. So, but so then you randomly flirt with me, and there's this spike in and you call me hun, and you know, and then I'm like, fuck you. Wait, no, don't tease me. Don't play with me. Don't toy with me. Don't lift my hopes. Don't tug on my heartstrings. Don't touch me there. After everything that's been said and done, and everything that's not been said and done. It's not fair. And so, did I get a little extra and call you, skinny, ugly, white, blonde? Maybe even I said that you're going bald, so you really should shave your head. I mean, it was a lot, and I was wrong, I think, about some of it, sort of. Maybe. I mean, I'm trying to be more, um, gosh, my lips are getting dry. I'm trying to be more you know, remembering how sensitive human beings are and how a lot of us get even more sensitive the older we get or the longer that we've known someone. But I wasn't accusing you of not caring about me. And I wasn't saying that I'm going to block you right now. I was saying I'm thinking about it. It's crossed my mind. I can't have you texting me, flirting with me out of the middle of nowhere after all the everything that I've gone through, and when I'm trying to release Mr. Not Mr. Beautiful Junior or whatever. And you know that you can always just freaking snap your fucking fingers and make me fall in love with you again, and it's just not okay. You know what I mean? Like, the world is changing too much, too fast, and we have to find a way to grow up, but at the same time not be so stuck in the matrix that, whatever that even means, right? But that we can't find a way, we still have to use the matrix so we can stay connected to people that are long distance. But I am sorry. It's just, I'm not 100% sorry. I'm like, I fully apologize for every single thing. You know what I mean? That like hurt and trigger and caused such an intense. But then, and then I semi apologize for a portion I don't know how to explain right now, especially with the time ticking the way that it is. I cannot believe this. I mean, this is hours out of my day. It's like 6 freaking hours. You need to apologize to Sam? Come on, man. And this is, I can't let this be a distraction for me. I've got to focus on my physical reality. And I'm really close to being able to eat another bite and see how it's going to react with me. Gosh, okay, I need to get some apple cider vinegar too. I need to be able to get a hold of the people who give you rides to the places and go and, oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard. I'm working so hard. Okay. Okay, listen, I'm gonna stop recording this really, really, really soon. I'm just, I want to take away, and I can't. I can't take away the pain. You know, whether I just fluffed it up to the surface. Sorry, I'm like, this is my little like clean my pipe tool and poke someone in the eye if I need to. But I don't think I will need to anymore. But I don't know, so we'll see. But my door is bungee corded, so tonight should be fine. Should no poking of the eyes happen tonight. I love you, okay? You know that I do. You know that I do, and I'm sorry that I, prickly bombed you, or, I mean, the way you reacted seemed like it was like flaming balls of fire with oil, and I don't get that at all. But I'm still sorry that the regardless of my intentions and my reasons, you know what I mean? God, my eyes hurt so bad. Can I just have contacts again, even though contacts were so inferior for me? I think that would be a really good idea. It's raining a little bit again. Yeah, this is good. Okay. I have a lazy eye, like that guy. I can see the words, and I R. It's like Romesh or don't have his last name. I just have it like a stream of fuzzy. Okay, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I have a lazy eye like he does, and it doesn't matter. Okay, so look, okay, so yeah, that was an exaggeration. You couldn't snap your fingers and just immediately, like, I mean, obviously there's like some hard work that needs to be done. You didn't know how to fix, you didn't even know how to drive from one county to the next to come and hug me, ask me questions, and spend some time with me to see who was around, who was spending time with me, to listen to the stories of the realities of my experiences during the summer and on the streets of Salt Lake, which is a nightmare, and worse even than Santa Cruz, which I did not expect. Like, what even just happened? But anyway, a lot of good things happened too, and with that pain and everything else that happened, I'm not skipping in and out like a DVD anymore, which has been really brutal for me. So I'm sorry if I transferred. I didn't mean to, I don't know how that happened. I didn't mean to have you have that hurt and upset and pain and even more lack of confidence. Oh, we are a mess. We are a mess. Look, you're very loved, and I'm struggling, and I was sharing, and I'm sorry. And it won't, it's not, I've tried a couple times. This is being glitchy. It's like sometimes it won't let me record, and then sometimes it will let me record for hours. And sometimes when I try to stop it from recording, it's like, fuck you, I'm gonna keep on recording. And I'm like, I don't even understand you, and I'm so confused. So, smartphones, I don't think I want a smartphone. I think I want a dumb phone. I think I want to separate things out again. I think I want to have a pair of scissors on earring that loops out, and then I can just go like that, and then, and if I can just, maybe I can hang up here like some kind of trash bag. Oh my gosh, and I just left everything behind. Like, I'm devastated. Why are you devastated? Why were you so upset? Why are you so upset? Why did you need to apologize to Sam? Why did you take me not knowing whether we're friends or not to be the same and equal as me claiming that you don't care about me? I know you care about me. I don't think you care about me enough when I'm long distance or when I'm going through massive crises. And I don't blame you for that. But then I made a joke, which I thought you knew was a joke. I thought we both were on the same page or in that conversation a couple weeks ago or a month ago or whenever that was. When I was saying that it was all your fault, it's preposterous and ridiculous, and I'm not that type of person. And very few people in my life that I feel like have any fault or blame or responsibility, accountability, culpability. I mean, there's levels of accountability that I wish would be taken earlier by a lot more people so that patterns aren't perpetuated and continue, accidentally and intentionally hurting me for such long periods of time and blocking people from being in my lives or me from being in their lives. I don't, I can't. This is just awful. Okay, look, I'm gonna push that button. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, it's literally not letting me. Why is it acting? Oh, okay, I can do this. It's the OCD part. It's the numbers part. I'm trying to stop it. Why is it letting it go on though? And come on, man. Hope, hope, hope. Please forgive me. You know I love you. You know I love you. It's just I don't think it's fair because of the way that I love you for you to randomly first of all for you to withhold any feelings of attraction towards me for months. That's unacceptable at this point in time with our age. Second of all, with how short and unreliable it is to know what happens with life and how hard it is to plan things and whatever. Second of all, I don't even remember. Okay, I gotta go. Oh my gosh, literally, that's the third time I've tried. And how is it still recording? I don't understand this. I literally don't. Like, my phone will tell me that there is no space. It cannot record. It will do Oh, I need a band. Oh, I came so close. I really, really thought. Really, really thought. I have nothing left. I can't keep doing this. Okay, so I need to just accept that it's okay to not be okay, which I swear I said. And that, don't you have other people's phone numbers of people who are in my life? I mean, although you're the type that if I blocked you, you'd just respect it. Which is understandable and not bad. It's raining again. I'm going bald. This is not okay. Ugh. Okay, whatever. It's been happening for 14 years now. I'm going to touch this screen now, and if my phone could be so smart as to realize that I'm touching the target with my like there's no I'll do it with my middle finger. Okay? Okay. Sorry I got so mad. I'm sorry it upset you. I'm also not sorry that I got so mad, and I'm also not sorry that I expressed it to you. I need to be able to tell you that I told you so, because there's certain things that were said 25 years ago, and then 20 years ago, and then 15 years ago, and then 10 years ago, and then 5 years ago, and then a few months ago, and then okay, so, but I didn't mean to, but I still feel bad, but I can't feel too bad because I can't wallow it, and I gotta stop this recording because this is insane, and how is it even my phone? I don't know. I mean, it was out of my hands with a tech savvy, camera skilled using person for that had my passcode for quite the chunks of time. Okay, can you like go and watch um the Addams family? Like the ones where they actually had a good relationship, like truly a good relationship. I need you to learn from that show. And I need you to pray your way all the way through it and ask for help learning, because you actually believe that I was so negative, miserable, selfish, frustrated, whatever else. Why is that so Russell Brand-esque? I mean, it's been a little while. Honestly, I'm sort of rocking it if you view it like androgynously, and um, however many years ago that was when Russell Brand was doing that crazy thing with his hair, and it seemed like maybe getting a perm too or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, and friends with. Oh, and I want to hear more music coming out of her. Damn it, I'm so upset that she's dead. I don't think she did it. I don't think she did it on purpose. Anyway, okay, so it's still recording, which is like tripping me out, and I want to apologize for 400 years because I've said some things, and then I said more things, and then I recorded more things, and now I don't know which things to send and share. And I thought that if you made something private, then you could still send the link and people could watch it. But then when I did that, they said that it wasn't showing up or whatever. And and then, why does my arm look all like bitten up or poked or something? I haven't been to the hospital in a couple months, and I don't think any bugs have been biting me. I mean, I got stung by a bee recently. I don't know what the reason was. I didn't, wasn't trying to do anything. Listen, it doesn't matter whether I was trying or not. I hurt you with my words, with my voicemails, and my voice clips, and the talk to text, voice, text says. And I cannot hug you long distance enough. Like, I can't fix it. I can't, just like I can't fix my hair right at this moment. I can't fix this shirt. I can't fix how itchy this is right now. And now with these little bumps on my arm, I'm wondering if there's bumps down here and that's why it's been itchy. But these ones weren't very itchy for a little while. But then I didn't notice because the beginning of my psoriasis, because I don't have all of my, anyway, look, I've gone through a lot and maybe I took some of that out on you. I know I took some of out of what I went through in my childhood. I took some of that out on the person who um, was 12 years younger than me and considers, considers, I mean, in some, I think I've hurt a lot more people's feelings than I ever thought that I did. But I don't know. I'm. Can we talk about this later? Like, can we try to do a podcast or something? A Zoom call? Can we do a Zoom call? Can we do a duo? Can we? But the reason why I say podcast is because I want to keep it on record so that I can rewatch and whatever you say, I can really like grasp it more because I can rewatch it over and over again. You know what I mean? So I don't know how to do all that, but it's still recording. That's wild. My head hurts so bad. Like this is so many days of headaches, so many days of gut pain. I think I can, and if I spill it, oh my gosh, I'll be so upset. Okay, no spilling. Come on. Okay, no spilling outside of the plate. Mmm. 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 Couldn't it just be dandruff or just be like the psoriasis part? Like, does psoriasis have to come with the dandruff part? Like, anyway, I don't have my oils for it anymore, and um, look, I'm gonna stop this recording. I know I've said that so many times, but I'm hugging you long distance as much as I can. I am apologizing as much as I can. I'm trying to understand as much as I can. I'm gonna succeed however I succeed and fail however I fail, but I do want to, I don't want you to always, I'm not going to block you, okay? Just don't flirt with me out of the blue like that. And, when you've been disconnected from me for months, then you should definitely ask if I'm in a relationship. Although I did just say that I moved to Oregon, but I could be in a long distance thing, like, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. So I may not be able to fix it. I may not be able to apologize enough. I may not be able to understand. I may not be able to cut my hair right now or fix my shirt or do any of the things that I want to do. And shake you and make you get rid of some of the thoughts that you have in your head about me, specifically me and the whole world and yourself, but mostly me and yourself. I don't know. And I can't do that. And I don't actually want to make anyone anything anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I say that, but I don't want to take away, you know? So I'm going to push this now, and it is going to work.